The state of Kuwait marks today the second year of His Highness Sheikh Mish'al al-Ahmed al-Jabr al-Sabah as the country's crown prince, recalling numerous achievements and speeches made by His Highness the Crown Prince, further highlighting the development of the Gulf country. Today, the nation recalls the great development initiatives, humanitarian work, and international events under the reign of His Highness the Crown Prince, further reflecting on the implementation of the new Kuwait vision, standing true to being a hub among neighboring countries and worldwide. In line with the State of Kuwait's development plan and in accordance with the new Kuwait vision, the country is witnessing a series of new and huge projects in an effort to transform the State of Kuwait into a center under the guidance of Kuwait's leadership. His Highness the Crown Prince's accession marks a new chapter of continuous work for the country to move towards the period of construction and modernization. When history narrates stories of His Highness the Crown Prince Sheikh Mish'al al-Ahmed al-Jabr al-Sabah, the narration seems to be so humble, as His Highness had experienced each and every stage of his career prior to being named the country's Crown Prince, and lavished time and efforts working hard. His Highness the Crown Prince has offered a clear example that a country's power is not defined by its geographical area or population, but it lies in the ability to fulfill its vital role on the world arena. On October 8, 2020, His Highness the Emir Sheikh Nawaf al-Ahmed al-Jabr al-Sabah issued an Emiri decree nominating His Highness Sheikh Mish'al al-Ahmed al-Jabr al-Sabah to be the Crown Prince, to contribute to the affairs of the State of Kuwait at all levels, maintaining security and stability, as well as further boosting development and prosperity. Therefore, on the same day, the National Assembly pledged alliance to His Highness Sheikh Mish'al al-Ahmed al-Jabr al-Sabah to be the Crown Prince, as His Highness Sheikh Mish'al al-Ahmed took an oath at a special session for the National Assembly with the attendance of 59 members of the Parliament.
مادة أولى: يعين الشيخ مشعل الأحمد الجابر الصباح ولياً للعهد. مادة ثانية: يبلغ أمرنا هذا إلى مجلس الأمة ويعمل به من تاريخ صدوره وينشر في الجريدة الرسمية.
أقسم بالله العظيم أن أحترم الدستور وقوانين الدولة وأذود عن حريات الشعب ومصالحه وأمواله وأصون استقلال الوطن وسلامة أراضيه، وأن أكون مخلصاً للأمير.
After graduating from Hindon Police Academy in London, His Highness Sheikh Mish'al al-Ahmed al-Jabr al-Sabah had joined the Ministry of Interior, where he held several positions in different departments and administrations, until he became the head of the General Department of Criminal Investigation with the rank of Colonel in 1967 until 1980. During this era, the administration developed greatly, thus becoming the official General Department of State Security. Meanwhile, on the 17th of April 2004, His Highness was appointed as Deputy Chief of the Kuwaiti National Guard with the rank of Minister by the late Sheikh Jabr al-Ahmed al-Jabr al-Sabah. During the era of His Highness as Deputy Chief, the National Guard witnessed numerous achievements and distinction in its role defending the country and protecting its security and stability. The National Guard during this time also offered to support the Ministry of Defense and the Ministry of Interior, as well as the Kuwait Fire Force. The National Guard was able to carry 3 strategic roles through a 5-year plan under His Highness's guidance, namely the 2010 until 2015, dubbed as the Security is the Basis of Development. and from 2015 until 2020 as Security First, and lastly from 2020 to 2025 known as Protection and Support. Furthermore, at the regional and international arenas, the National Guard engaged in many cooperation agreements during the era of His Highness with several nations in order to present the state of Kuwait in the International Federation of Police and Gendarmerie Force, also known as the FIEP.
We can say that His Highness, the Crown Prince Sheikh Mish'al Al-Ahmed Al-Sabah had unlimited ambition to upgrade the military and security establishment, improve standards of living of its members, improving their performance and raise their compact efficiency. His Highness did that successfully, and that success reflects the services of Kuwait by maintaining its security and safety throughout the presence of His Highness as a great leader in the security and military institutions.
On the 4th of December 2018, His Highness received the Legion of Honor Award by His Excellency President Emmanuel Macron of the French Republic, while His Highness was the Deputy Chief of the National Guard. As the honorary positions of His Highness Sheikh Mish'al Al-Ahmed Al-Jabr Al-Sabah, His Highness has been acknowledged in 1973 as the honorary president of the Kuwait Aircraft Engineer Pilots Association, in addition to being appointed by the late Emir Sheikh Jabr Al-Ahmed Al-Sabah as the head of the Diwan of Poets in 1977, as well as the honorary president and founder of the KARS. His Highness the Crown Prince has constantly been near the decision-making methodology for the past 6 decades, contributing enormously to the development of the state of Kuwait.
يسرنا أن نتقدم إليكم بالإصالة عن نفسي وبالإنابة عن أخي سمو الشيخ سالم العلي السالم الصباح رئيس الحرس الوطني ببالغ تهانينا وخالص تقديرنا لاجتيازكم الدورة التدريبية على الطائرات العمودية.
Throughout His Highness's career, dating back to the Ministry of Interior until becoming Deputy Chief of the Kuwaiti National Guard, His Highness Sheikh Mish'al Al-Ahmed Al-Jabr Al-Sabah has always been keen on highlighting the significance of the national security.
His Highness the Crown Prince Sheikh Mish'al Al-Ahmed Al-Sabah is a solid and straight man, known for his prudence, good listening, and ideal management qualities. A leader who maintains good relations with his people and works day and night to achieve the aspirations of his people. The situations prove that His Highness puts the interest of the Kuwaiti people first before everything else and strives with strength to achieve the interest.
His Highness the Crown Prince Sheikh Mish'al al-Ahmed al-Jabr al-Sabah paid an official visit to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia on June 1, 2021, highlighting the strong ties among the two nations, in which it reflected the historical deep-rooted bond enjoyed by the two Gulf countries. October 25th of the same year, His Highness the Crown Prince paid another official visit to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, partaking in the Middle East Green Initiative, in which His Highness affirmed the State of Kuwait's full support of the efforts of the Kingdom and the package of initiatives which has been put forward aimed at protecting the environment and tackling the climate change challenges. During His Highness the Crown Prince's speech, His Highness affirmed Kuwait's commitment to tackle climate change challenges, reflecting on Kuwait signing and ratifying regional and international agreements and protocols, as well as on its participation in relevant conferences, thus highlighting Kuwait at the forefront of the countries seeking to achieve human and environmental sustainability within the new Kuwait Vision 2035. Moreover, on November 16, 2021, His Highness the Crown Prince Sheikh Mish'al al-Ahmed al-Jabr al-Sabah made a speech while opening the 18th National Conference, emphasizing the contributions made by the late Emir Sheikh Sabah al-Ahmed al-Jabr al-Sabah to the state of Kuwait, the Gulf states, Arab nations, as well as the whole world. This came in His Highness the Crown Prince's speech, in which His Highness said the late Emir Sheikh Sabah al-Ahmed was an outstanding dignitary in Kuwaiti, Arab and Gulf history, in terms of being known as Arab's leader of diplomacy and humanity, recalling his numerous achievements which contributed to putting Kuwait on a roadmap towards the new 2035 Kuwait with an insightful vision.
كان المغفور له بإذن الله تعالى الشيخ صباح الأحمد الجابر الصباح رحمه الله بصمة راسخة في تاريخه الشخصي، وبصمة في تاريخ الكويت الحديث، وبصمته في تاريخ الخليج والعالم عربيا وإسلاميا ودوليا.
On the month after, and especially on the 10th of December, His Highness the Crown Prince Sheikh Mish'al al-Ahmed al-Jabr al-Sabah met with His Royal Highness Prince Mohammed bin Salman bin Abdul Aziz Al Saud, the Crown Prince, Deputy Prime Minister and Defense Minister of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, during his visit to the state of Kuwait, marking the final stop of His Royal Highness's tour to the Gulf Cooperation Council countries, in the lead up to the annual GCC summit, which was held in Riyadh on December 14th. And on that day, the representative of His Highness the Emir, Sheikh Nawaf al-Ahmed al-Jabr al-Sabah, His Highness the Crown Prince, Sheikh Mish'al al-Ahmed al-Jabr al-Sabah, represented the state of Kuwait during Riyadh 42 GCC Summit, discussing regional matters of mutual interests. His Highness the Crown Prince headed the Kuwaiti delegation to the summit, in which during the summit, Their Highnesses and Majesties the leader exchanged views on cooperation in several fields including economy, investment, cybersecurity, and climate change. His Highness the Crown Prince Sheikh Mish'al al-Ahmed al-Jabr al-Sabah met with His Excellency President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi of the Arab Republic of Egypt and his official delegation on February 22, 2022, viewing the solid and historic relations between the two brotherly countries and its people. The Kuwaiti-Egyptian talks dealt with means of boosting the close relations with the fruitful cooperation at numerous arenas aimed at serving the common interest within the frameworks of the close and brothering bonds between the two nations. His Highness the Crown Prince Sheikh Mish'al al-Ahmed al-Jabr al-Sabah met with His Excellency President Abdelmajid Tebboune, President of the People's Republic of Algeria, and his official delegations on February 22 until 23, 2022. The two sides had official discussions reviewing the bilateral relations between the two countries and ways to enhance and expand cooperation between them in all fields to the best serve their common interests, as well as discussing issues of common interest and the latest regional and international developments.
The Crown Prince Sheikh Mish'al al-Ahmed al-Sabah's role is very visible in running the country. The Crown Prince can support Amir duty and carry out the Amir's directives. As the Crown Prince of the state, he has skill in managing the country. On behalf of the government of the Republic of Indonesia and all Indonesians in Kuwait, I would like to congratulate His Highness the Crown Prince, who has served as the country's leader for 2 years. May he always be healthy and can continue to lead Kuwait, accompanying the Amir of Kuwait successfully so that Kuwaiti people are more prosperous and continue to contribute to the world in all international fields.
On March 22nd of the year 2022, His Highness the Emir Sheikh Nawaf al-Ahmed al-Jabr al-Sabah hailed the completion of the state refiner, Kuwait National Petroleum Company's KNPC Clean Fuels project, saying it was wealth bestowed upon the Kuwaiti people. On that day, His Highness the Crown Prince Sheikh Mish'al al-Ahmed al-Jabr al-Sabah made an official speech at the completion of the Clean Fuel project, commending this vital project while reflecting on Kuwait's commitment to fulfilling national needs and international demand for clean fuel, in line with the state's vision. During that event, His Highness had underlined Kuwait's ambition for attaining a clear-cut development strategy that would promote the country's status in global oil refining industry, voicing appreciation to the great efforts and achievements in carrying out the project.
Allow me to congratulate the Emir Sheikh Nawaf al-Ahmed al-Jabr al-Sabah, the Crown Prince Sheikh Mish'al al-Ahmed al-Jabr al-Sabah, and the people of Kuwait for the occasion of the second anniversary of the Sheikh Mish'al as a crown prince. Well, to speak about the accomplishment of His Highness the Sheikh Mish'al, I think we should first understand who is the Sheikh Mish'al and what he represents in Kuwait. Sheikh Mish'al, I believe, and a lot of people share with me the same idea, that he is the most prominent figure in the country, and he is a very charismatic leader in his attendance in the country. He is charismatic in his political appearance, charismatic in his speeches. He possessed a lot of traits that made a lot of people admired him and inspired him. So when we think of Sheikh Mish'al, we think of a man with a vision and a decision. He's a man of a vision and a decision. When we think, what do we mean by a man of a vision and a decision? We go back to his speeches and his ideas and his philosophy in ruling the country.
Additionally, on the advent of the last 10 days of the holy month of Ramadan, on April 24th, His Highness the Crown Prince delivered a speech on behalf of His Highness the Emir, Sheikh Nawaf al-Ahmed al-Jabr al-Sabah, urging the people of Kuwait to unify and cooperate in face of any challenges.
شهر رمضان المبارك شهر الرحمة والتسامح والتواصل والمغفرة والصلاة والسلام على رسولنا الأمين الذي بعثه الله رحمة للناس أجمعين.
His Highness said, "Our unity is the most powerful weapon to preserve our dear homeland. National unity is a fence that protects Kuwait and the Kuwaitis, and a fortress to confront adversity and face challenges." June 2nd, 2022, His Highness the Crown Prince Sheikh Mish'al al-Ahmed al-Jabr al-Sabah met with His Royal Highness Al-Hussein bin Abdullah II, the Crown Prince of the Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan, highlighting the bilateral cooperation between the two friendly countries in various fields. During the meeting, His Highness the Crown Prince praised the important role which the Hashemite Kingdom implements aimed at enhancing the stability in the region, further highlighting its valued efforts in supporting the Arab causes.
The conventions of His Highness the Crown Prince Sheikh Mish'al Ahmed al-Sabah that have not changed its to raise the banner of decisiveness, firmness, and law. His Highness is known to the people of Kuwait as a man of justice and law, and this is what everyone touched while he was on the Kuwait National Guard. Kuwait is his first and last concern, as always gives its precedence over everything else, and perhaps in his eternal speech before the dissolutions of the previous National Assembly and the directives it's contained to the people to seize the opportunity and make a good choice, is the best evidence that His Highness wants to Kuwait to be always on the biggest winner.
Meanwhile, on the 22nd of the same month, and on behalf of His Highness the Emir Sheikh Nawaf Al-Ahmed Al-Jabr Al-Sabah, His Highness the Crown Prince Sheikh Mish'al Al-Ahmed Al-Jabr Al-Sabah delivered a speech in which he announced the constitutional dissolution of the National Assembly and called for general elections.
إخواني وأخواتي أبناء وطني العزيز، إن المرحلة القادمة تتطلب منكم حسن اختبار من يمثلكم التمثيل الصحيح الذي يعكس تطلعاتكم ويحقق آمالكم.
On July 16, 2022, on behalf of the participation of His Highness the Emir Sheikh Nawaf Al-Ahmed Al-Jabr Al-Sabah, His Highness the Crown Prince Sheikh Mish'al Al-Ahmed Al-Jabr Al-Sabah took part in the Jeddah Summit Security and Development, discussing matters of local, regional and international importance at a variety of levels. And now, the state of Kuwait will witness immense achievements and recognition, registering further growth in the reign of His Highness the Crown Prince Sheikh Mish'al Al-Ahmed Al-Jabr Al-Sabah, who is known by the Kuwaiti people for his noble actions toward maintaining peace, security, development, law and sovereignty of Kuwait at all arenas.
His Highness the Crown Prince Sheikh Mish'al Al-Ahmed Al-Sabah, may God protect him, is considered an example leader who was always keen to meet with his sons, the members of Kuwait National Guard. Always give them advices and directions and have a positive impact on them. His Highness' humanity was incurable, and examples of that are many. His Highness was always also keen to listen to the complaints of everyone, regardless of their rank, to treat them fairly and not to impose punishment until after all legal procedures have been completed. And this was reflected in everyone's love to His Highness and considering his father and brother to all.
After decades of leading the state of Kuwait through triumphs, locally, regionally and internationally, His Highness the Crown Prince is registering an outstanding legacy that will remain in the mind of the people of Kuwait, the Arab and Islamic nations and the world, further reflecting the success on Kuwait's contribution at the global sphere. His Highness the Crown Prince Sheikh Mish'al Al-Ahmed is one of the most prominent and contemporary figures who is contributing greatly in the development of new Kuwait. Therefore, Kuwaitis appreciate the experience of His Highness and consider him a living example of patriotism. His Highness the Crown Prince Sheikh Mish'al Al-Ahmed Al-Jabr Al-Sabah is proceeding with registering triumph, steering the wheel of development in line with the government's work program towards achieving digital transformation, in addition to mobilizing all efforts in order to attain the objectives of the development plan across 7 main pillars, targeting the transformation of Kuwait into a leading regional, financial, commercial, and cultural hub by 2035, via implementing future plans that require collective action towards the formation of a new Kuwait.